Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. I'm Catherine and I recently purchased some stunning Chamak Glow Sticks from Nosh MUA and I would love to be able to show you how they work. So this is not a paid promotion, by the way. This was completely decided by myself. I'm really excited actually because these have worked so well for me and they're absolutely beautiful. So I got two shades. I got the Zeolite 27, which Nosh very kindly sent to me as a freebie, with the one that I actually purchased, which was Ishq Love 7, because I told her that I love to use Giorgio Armani foundation in a certain shade. So I think it was 3.5. So here I am just placing on my Tarte Glow Wand. So yeah, let me get into this very quickly. So I've known Nosh for many years now. We met via a Facebook group on, I can't remember the name of it actually, but it would have been back in 2016. So it's many years ago now. And we've just been friends ever since. She's a fantastic makeup artist. I've always been so impressed by her work that, I've always loved her work. So I've stuck with her and I've watched her go from strength to strength, and she's just done so amazing. She's got a huge following now on Instagram and Facebook, and her products are just as amazing as her work. So I just wanted to post this to show you all my everyday makeup and, of course, introducing the Chamak Glow Sticks. Now, the very first product that I did purchase from Nosh would have been one of her Spankers brushes back a few years ago. Some of you may remember those, but they are equally amazing. I don't know if Nosh still has them on the website. I'm going to have to check that, but you should definitely purchase them if she does. And here I am. I think I'm putting on my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Now, with me, I'm 38 years old, so I'm not far from being 40. So my skin is, it's very temperamental. I could be going through premenopause in a few years' time, so my hormones are always all over the place. I suffer with some fine lines, both on my forehead and around the eyes, but girls, a bit of Botox, it always helps. But mostly my skincare regime is natural. I use a lot of natural oils such as rosehip seed oil, coconut oil, and I'll only use very natural ingredients for, cleansing and removing my makeup. With regards to my makeup, I always ensure that I am placing it in the correct areas to give as much lift as possible. Now, this Chamak Glow Stick that I've used, it seems to have covered over all of my imperfections extremely well. It's gone on really smoothly. And I've noticed with them that they give a beautiful, beautiful natural glow, which hence the name, of course, the glow stick. It's also giving me quite an even coverage, which I really like. And now you can imagine if somebody, for example, if you are in your 20s, this is going to look insanely amazing on you. If it looks good on me, it's going to look insanely amazing on you because your skin is going to be so much better than mine. So it's definitely worth purchasing. I think it's got an SPF on, I think it's got an SPF in it, so it's actually going to be good while you're out in the sunshine too. So it's going to protect your skin from further aging, which is great. So it's like skincare in makeup really, which is really impressive. Well done Nosh for doing this. Definitely purchasing these again. So yeah, it goes on really, it's like a really creamy consistency, but at the same time, it's not too overpowering for your skin. So your skin will still be able to breathe. Yeah, I really like it. So here I am now with regards to setting my makeup. I don't like to go too heavy, so I will use a stippling brush with my favourite of favourites, Ben Nye Luxury Powder. I've used this for years. I think to myself, if something's not broken, then there's no point in fixing it. And there I am just trying away some of the powder that's fallen onto my top. Now this glow stick is the other one, and I'm going to use it as a contour, which is exactly what I purchased it for. So I'm looking forward to that. There we are, look at that, that's beautiful. It's a really nice colour. I might purchase a cooler shade next time, but this one is Ishq and it's 7. It's number 7, I believe. So there we go. I'm just going to pop that on now. Now with me, I am just, because it's my personal makeup, I'm just going to pop it directly onto the face. I'm not going to actually use a brush until I'm actually blending it in. So when I got to contouring my nose with this, I'm not very good at contouring my nose. I have got a deviated septum. My nose got broken when I was 13, unfortunately. I'm currently going through ENT, a specialist, to deal with that because I'm actually having breathing issues because of it now. And as you can see, it's wonky, so you'll have to excuse that. But with regards to contouring, I'm not very good at that. So when I used the Chamak Glow Stick, it didn't work for me as well with the nose contour. But with the rest of the contour, it looked, well, you'll see for yourself in a minute. I used the Spectrum brushes. So ladies, I always say when you're using your brushes to pat, always tap the product in because it blends it a lot better. It's, it becomes a more gradient blend. So yes, you'll have to excuse me. I've got my 7-year-old here in the background, and she's not very into makeup, but I think she's interested in the video that I'm creating. So here I am, I'm just tapping that product in, and as you can see, the Chamak Glow Stick is blending in beautifully. It's just melting into the skin. It's almost like you are getting a high-end quality product for, Nosh has done amazing with this. It's not expensive at all. It's actually really, it's a really decent price that, So it's definitely worth getting, I think. You should try it out. So I'm really happy with this blend. I'm looking in the mirror. I like it. I'm not too sure about the nose. So I'm trying to go in with concealer, but I did a few boo-boos on there, so I made a mistake. But never mind. We go on. But the rest of the contour is looking amazing. Thank you ever so much, Nosh, for this amazing product because I really like it. Then I'm also, after this, going to go in with my MAC. And I'll show you, that's my MAC Skin Finish. I really do need to watch some videos on how to do a proper nose contour. But being a single mother of a 7-year-old, I don't often get a lot of time to watch makeup videos, so I have skipped on learning this type of skill. Overall, the skin is looking fantastic. Very glowy, very youthful. Really good for someone who is 38 years of age, I think. Now, girls, if you are a lover of a good sponge as well, it's always worthwhile going back in and using a beauty blender sponge just to tidy up. There we are, fantastic. So this is my everyday makeup look. I will do this every single day without fail. I mean, I've been doing the same makeup look now for about 3 or 4 years. I find it works for me. It looks good. It's very quick and easy to create. And it's glamorous, just like me. So it works. Here, I'm just going to apply my Kiko cream blush. I've forgotten the shade. I should show you there. Shade 3, I think. It's Plush Blush. Plush Blush. It's beautiful. It blends beautifully. Really nice. I love that shade so much. And it's got like a shimmer. So if you don't want to use a highlighter, it's definitely perfect. But I always add highlighter because I like a bit of extra. So that's my NARS that I've just gone over the top with. That's Orgasm. Good classic. Here I've got my MAC Kohl liner. Always a goodie to have. And I'm tight lining the upper eyelid. As you do, it lifts and defines your eyes and gives a beautiful cat eye look, which I love because it brings the blue in my eyes out. So I like that. I'm not going to do the underneath because I am getting just a little bit older, ladies. So when you're getting older, you don't really want to put black eyeliner underneath the eye. Always keep it on top. And I'll just add to my wing there and make sure it's smudged. I use my finger to do this. And here I've got some rosehip oil. Now, rather than using a lip scrub, I will use rosehip oil. It's a natural version and it's cheaper because I equally use it as a serum for my skin. I'm scrubbing this with a clean spoolie brush. And this is where the magic takes place, as you'll see in a moment. My lips will be extremely plump. Look at that. Who needs lip scrubs when you've got rosehip oil? And I'll pop some around the areas where I'm going to apply my highlighter. Now I'm going to use the MAC Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This one I find is extremely good for someone my age because it's extra dimensional, where, you know, you're turning your head, you're not getting all that extra cake, where you can get with some highlighters. And I'm not really a liquid highlighter girly, so I prefer my MAC Skin Finish. It's an oldie but a goodie. Like I said earlier on in the video, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I am loving this so far. I mean, the Chamak Glow Sticks have done so much for my skin. It's just so glowy, so beautiful. And with my other products as well, it just looks really professional. Stunning. This is just, I think it's a Barry M lip liner in Toast. It's a very nude, quite a nude colour. I like it. And I just use that with a a Revolution lip oil. Sometimes drugstore makeup can be just as good as the high end. So this Revolution lip oil is one of my favourites. I mean, it's cheap and it's cheerful. It does the job quite nicely. It's glazed lip oil. I'm tidying up here now with my Tarte Shape Tape. So what I'm doing is I'm lifting the lip by reducing the amount of lip oil and lip liner that would have bled into the lower part of my lips. And I'm lifting the eyes as well. I'm using my Tarte concealer brush, and that's going to blend all that concealer back in to remove any kind of smudging that may have occurred during the application. And anything else. There we go, perfect. I love it. So if you're like me, you'll be a perfectionist and you'll want everything to be exactly. Now this is just a very cheap eyebrow, an eyebrow powder. It's by Wow London, it's in dark brown, and I'm just going to go in and tidy up my eyebrows. I've already got, I think it's Unicorn Cosmetics, it's like a brow gel, I've forgotten what it's called, and then I've got Urban Decay brow blade, and what I've done is I've just taken that and I've created some nice fluffy brows. I like to do quite dark because I've got dark hair, but you can do it as light or as dark as you wish. But what I would recommend is you go in with your concealer and tidy up afterwards. Great. Let's remember eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they're not always going to be perfect. This is my favourite powder. It's another oldie but a goodie. It's Maybelline Fit Me and it's in translucent. And all I'm doing is I'm just patting that over the top to set my makeup in place so it stays all day. And then I'll go in with a setting spray afterwards. Now I only do this very lightly because in a lady in her late 30s, like I am, it's very important to keep minimal, you know, when it comes to your skin. There we are. I'm just going in with my MAC Skin Finish and finishing up the contour there, just to blend it all. So the two colours between the Chamak Glow Stick and the MAC Skin Finish in medium tan, it's so stunning together. So natural looking too. Really love it. That's the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. And I think you can get that from Boots for about £7.99. It's not expensive. Love them. Bye. Hello everyone, I just thought I would show you quickly my finished look and my beautiful handcrafted healing crystal jewellery, which you can find on serenco.org, and I will post a link in the description. Goodbye.